This is Lily and Sash. They're cutting school. Sash turns to me. My eyes are on the road, but I can feel the warmth of her smile on my cheek. I might be blushing. You're blushing, she says. Damn. Well, I turn to the left, off the main road, down quieter residential streets. She leans back against the headrest, closes her eyes. Her hand slides onto my thigh, and I know I'm right about where she wants to go. A few minutes more, a few more turns down side streets, and then we're pulling into Bay Park. The parking lot is almost empty at this hour. Just a few maintenance trucks parked here and there, a few parks employees loping around, picking up trash, dragging rakes over to a tool shed. I drive all the way down to the far end of the lot where the pavement ends in pilings. There's one boat, bobbing in a slip. Beyond that, the bay. The windows are down. Salty little breezes slip into the car. There's silence for a second, and then she's climbing into my lap, kissing at my ear, my chin, my jugular vein. My face falls forward into her neck, and the salt smell is gone, replaced with the dizzying combination of honey and citrus on her skin. She pulls back for a second, and I can finally see her eyes. My gaze skips from her lower left glasses to her right eyelid to the fine black line that rings the light brown iris of her left eye. She blinks, and I catch something in her gaze, just a quick flutter, but unmistakable. You're sad, I say, my fingers weaving into her hair, wrapping a curl around my index finger. No, I'm happy now, she insists. She settles her weight on my lap, and I'm happy too. I wrap my arms around her so tight and squeeze. She laughs, reaches down to pull the lever that reclines my seat. I push us down away from the steering wheel. She bends her head, and I rise to meet her kiss. There's not much room to maneuver, so our makeout sessions in the car are sometimes more frustrating than fulfilling. But today she keeps twisting and turning, always a new shape in my arms. Her fingers fumble at the zipper on my jeans, and I let her keep going. It's so quick. In less than a minute, I shudder and sigh. A hot flush blooms at my cheeks. You're blushing again, she says. There's a healthy glow in her skin, and I kiss it all over, chasing the light across the bridge of her nose to the corner of her mouth. Now you're blushing too, I whisper in her ear, then bite down on the lobe. That buys me about 2 more seconds of afterglow, but then she's not only out of my arms, she's out of the car, staring out across the bay. I take a deep breath, crank the car seat back up to its normal position. I zip up my jeans, step out of the driver's seat, and lean against the hood of the car. With nothing else to do, I light a cigarette and watch her watch the water. She doesn't look at me again for several minutes. I play around, daring myself to hold my fingers close to the glowing tip of my cigarette, then closer. Lil, she turns and says suddenly. In my surprise, my fingers slip. My middle finger sinks into the searing heat of the ember. I wince and hiss. I breathe out hard through my nose, shiver the pain off, and shift my cigarette back into a normal grip. Yeah, I look up. I think I'm pregnant. I just look at her. I want to say the right thing, but all the wrong things keep coming to mind. Things like, don't tell him, and I'll marry you.